Stay with me trying to fix sound. Okay, can you hear me now? Now I am speaking. Can you hear me? Oh, yay. Okay, so yes, wonderful, terrific. Okay, I had a problem with the setting on my phone. Now I'll come back to you guys. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for letting me know that you can hear me now. Oh, great. Let's see, Kathleen is here. Hi, Dawn. Hi. Can anyone else tell me, this is still pretty new, and I just want to make sure that you want to give permission to StreamYard.com/Facebook. If you go there and give them permission to, so I could see the comments that come in on my group page. So on the Paper Papillion group page, I might not see comments come in from there. I can see YouTube coming in. I can see Facebook comments coming in from my business page, but on the Paper Papillion group page, Paper Papillion Stampers group, I won't be able to see comments unless you give StreamYard permission. So this is where you would need to go, www.streamyard.com//Facebook. And it should be in the comments. But I'm seeing a lot of your comments, so I'm hoping that is why, because a lot of you have given permission already. And, okay. All right. So, anyway, for anyone who's joining me that might be new or watching the replay later, my name is Antoinette Bay, and I want to change this view. And I am playing around a little bit. Hold on. Let's see. Trying to play with this once again. 2 cards using the Framed Florets stamp set. It's really pretty. It's part of a larger stamp group of stamps. Let's see, where is it? It's part of this bundle. So it has dies and it has a limited time only. It has this framed and festive stamp set also, and these dies. And there are more dies behind here somewhere. Let's see. There are additional frames. I've used this before, so I'm using it tonight, just the stamp set, because I did not use any of the dies tonight. I hope everybody's doing well and had a great weekend. It's unusual for me to be here on a Monday night. I've been trying to come to you on a Saturday afternoon, but that doesn't always work out. And last week I wasn't here at all, so I appreciate your coming back. And Benita says now she can hear me. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you very much. So stick around to the end because I have some cards to give away from last time I was live. I didn't give away any cards, and because I had forgotten to pick the cards. So tonight I'm going to be giving away 4 cards. All right, so stick around to the end, and now we'll finish up on what I'm using tonight. So I'm using pastel pearls, something I haven't used in a long while. And let me change the view on here. Not me, remove me, and that's what I want. Okay, so the pastel pearls, and I hope the lighting's okay too. And I'm using some blends, soft succulent blends. Is this? Oh no, this is mint macaroon. I need actually soft succulent. Balmy blue, which I'm really running out of, and I need to order more. There's just barely enough ink in there. Balmy blue ink pad, evening evergreen ink pad, polished pink ink pad, and polished pink blends. I'll be using, now I'm using scallop contours dies, and I'm using stitch shapes. These are retired, and I'm using them because I don't have the newer dies yet that are called stylish shapes right here. I don't have these, but I have, you know, some circles, and that's what I'm using tonight. I really do want them because these little banners here have stitches around them. They're stitched, and I like that. So I'll probably have to get that. Put that on the floor. And so that's the only item that I'm using, but that set, if you have it, has the same dies. So let's get this all over to the side. I've got very little room right here. I'm going to grab some blocks as we go along. So the first card, I have already done all the pre-cutting. I used to do all the cutting, the die cutting, live, but now I have such a small area. It's too tight to bring that back and forth. So I'm using some soft succulent woven thread. And here you go is the scallop die. And one other thing I want to mention for anyone that's joining me that may not be on my newsletter is that tomorrow I will be sending out the measurements and directions along with this video from tonight on how to put this card together. So if you would like to do it at home yourself, or you have the opportunity to purchase this, earn this for free with a minimum purchase in my online store, and that is in the description. And it looks like my screen is going in and out and in and out. Okay. All right. So let's get started on this, and here's the envelope. So here's the base. So I have a basic white, thick white card base, and that is 5.5 by 8.5, folded in half. Okay, and then I'm going to take my scalloped frame, and I'm going to add some adhesive behind this piece of designer series paper, which is called, this is it, oops, Fitting Florets designer series paper. I've been using a lot of it. I don't have that much left. And we'll put that right in the center. So it measures just slightly smaller than the stitching around the scallop. I'm trying to stay in focus. Sound when you have split screen. Now no sound. Oh, there's sound when I have add to stream. Okay, so it seems like now. Do you hear me now? I'm going to have to fix that and figure out why. Okay. I'll keep the screen split since that's the way you can hear me. Okay, Stacy said yes. Okay, thank you. And let's take the card base, and we're going to put this piece right on top, and then we'll get to stamping. I don't know why that is. I wish I were a little bit more technology savvy. Tech savvy, I should say. But I'm not. So this is what you got. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I thought I I was down here earlier trying to figure it out, and I don't know why that is. Anyway, let's get a piece of scrap paper. So now I have my stitch circle. So I have a piece of vellum stitched and a piece of white stitched. And I'm going to take my stamp set, and I'm going to use this stamp right down here. And I'm using black Memento ink, and I will stamp the white piece. So the stamp is bigger than the circle, and that's fine. I don't need the whole flower. And then I'm going to do some coloring with the Balmy Blue with the blends, and I'm only using, normally I would use the dark and the light, but I'm only using the light because that's all I have left in here is the Balmy Blue. I have very, very little. Oops, it's still a little wet, the Memento. I can hear you even when the screen is not split. However, the screen does appear to be going in and out. All right. See, what I'm trying to do is stream to YouTube and Facebook. So until I can get a really good tech person to help me out with this setup, I might have to go back to just Facebook and then upload it to YouTube. Because at least, okay, yeah, this is really dry and I can't get anything out. So I have to order a new blend. So it's just going to stay one color. And then I'll do the soft succulent. I'll do the darker on these little veins. And then I'll blend it with some lighter. Okay. I'm really sad that you can't see, I can't get just my hands and have the screen be bigger, because otherwise you won't be able to hear me. Okay, so there's the blending. Now, like I said, I would normally just put some dark Balmy Blue in there, but I can't because it's so dried out. So what I'm going to do is put some dimensionals behind here and glue it, adhere it to the vellum piece. And I am going to put 4 on all 4 corners. Let's see. Oh, I have the card in the picture, in the film on my live. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere some. I'm going to put some adhesive on the vellum and put that down right there. I'm so thrown off by this, by the volume issue. I'm going to put this so that just same way I had it on. Okay. Now I'm going to take this ribbon, cut it up the middle. Sound was fine on just screen showing desk and stamping. Really? Okay, my narration helps. Let's try this again. Let's try it again. So I'm speaking now as I cut the ribbon. So let me know if you can hear me while I'm cutting the ribbon. And I really appreciate your patience. And we'll make a bow. Okay. All right. We can hear. Perfect. All right, I'm going to keep it like this because I know it's kind of hard to see otherwise. Well, I got to keep practicing this StreamYard thing for sure. I definitely have to practice because I do like it. I like the whole seeing me, but not so big. The little screen feels more personable that way. Okay, so I cut it in half and then just made a bow with both pieces, and we'll put that down with glue dots. Thank you guys, ladies and gentlemen, for all your patience tonight with this. I get nervous all the time about it with this technology stuff. Okay. But like I said, I really like this StreamYard and these two different screens and whatnot. And I like that I can stream to YouTube, because unless you have 1,000 subscribers, you can't stream to YouTube. You need 1,000 subscribers in order to stream to YouTube. So I think I'm at like 550 or something like that. So I got a ways to go. So tell your friends, and if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, you might want to subscribe to YouTube and get those numbers up, and then I don't have to use actually StreamYard if I don't want to. So now I'm going to take the word celebrate from this set and use Versamark. And some embossing powder. Oops. Let's see. And I'm stamping it on a strip of Evening Evergreen. And using white embossing powder. Hi Sonia, hi Jean. Pamela says no sound. Okay. No sound. Let me see something. 1 second. Audio. And it's working on my end. It looks like it's fine. It's coming from my webcam. So I'm hoping others can hear. Okay, still have sound here. So maybe Pamela, it might be something on your end, because now I can see that mine is working. Wow, this is a little bit drama-filled tonight. Anyway, we'll get through it, right? We always do. Maybe when I post this, I'm going to have absolutely no sound because there's too much chitter-chatter. Okay, so I just cut that down. Very simple with the scissors. I just cut down celebrate, nothing crazy, and I am just going to adhere it right there. And I used Evening Evergreen to do that. And then for the inside of the card, let's just take this strip, very simple, and just put something on the inside. And I need to take this away so you can actually see. And then I'll just cut this down. I'm not quite putting it to the very bottom. I'm leaving like 1/8 of an inch on there. Okay. All right. And here is a piece of Balmy Blue for the inside. Oops. So I'm going to adhere this. It's the Balmy Blue is 4 by 5 1/4, so the white piece is 1/8 of an inch smaller. And now we'll put the whole piece on the inside. Okay. And then I'm going to take this stamp set, the Wishes for a Beautiful Birthday, and put it on the inside. Yeah, I like these colors. Vicky said she loves the colors. I like these colors too. I'm not usually a blue person. Like blue and navy blue I like. Baby blue, like this powder blue, is not really my color. This is Evening Evergreen that I'm stamping this in. And now we'll add some gems. But I do like the colors together, the Evening Evergreen colors together. I like them all together like that. So where are my pearls? So these are my pearls. So these are from the pastel pearls. I haven't used these enough. So I pulled them out and thought, they're perfect. Perfect for this card. And whoops. One more. Maybe I'll put that right there. And this one, the glue did not come off. So let's get that glue off. So anyway, my friends went to Arlington, Texas this past weekend for On Stage. I did not go to Arlington. I did not even go to On Stage, which I'm sad that I didn't go, but I didn't. By the time that I decided to get my flights and things like that, it was so expensive. Oh, I can't get this up. Let's see. So I kind of canceled the flight, and I was on vacation with my husband the week before, and I didn't really want to take too much more time off from work because I need more time coming up. So I didn't go. But my friends had a great time, and I'll show you one of the things I just got in the mail today. Okay, so there's the first card. Now, I don't know if you can see the pearls or not. I'm going to look on my screen here. And Stacy, I know you went. Try going out and coming back in. That may help. Oh, you're telling Pamela who is having trouble. Yes, that always does help. Thank you, Stacy. But Stacy, I know you went to On Stage in Florida, I think. I hope you had a great time. I think it was your first one, right? Let's stamp the envelope. Let us know what you thought. On Stage is where Stampin' Up! Demonstrators get together and see the new catalogs and things like that. And I'm going to stamp this on the envelope here. Normally I would color it too on the envelope, but I'm not tonight because I don't have really any ink. Now I'm going to do the flap. So if you don't have enough, like if you want, you could use some of this Designer Series paper and cover the flap. But if you don't have enough, design, give a little stamp to the back of the flap too. That's always fun. Now, normally, like I said, when I get my blends, I'll color these in. So there's one card. All right, let's put this on the side and we'll get to the next one. Stacy, so pretty, love the colors. Yeah, tell us what you thought of On Stage. That'd be fun. So let's go on to card number 2. So yeah, it's kind of sad that I missed it, but I'll get to the next one. I'm not missing them anymore. When I see some of my friends, team members, teammates, it makes me want to cry sometimes. But I got through it. Like, I didn't really go on Facebook this weekend because I didn't want to see all the pictures of them having so much fun until after it was over. So this is Blushing Bride, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And let's see, where is my original? I don't want to give you a sneak peek just yet. Okay, there we are. So let's do this first. Let's do our stamping first. So out of that stitch shapes, I also had an oval stitched shape. I have to say that slow because I don't want the wrong word to come out. I'm going to clean off the stamps that I used for the inside of the previous card because we're going to ink this up twice. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of scrap and I'm just going to ink it up first in Balmy Blue. Now this kit will have the scrap to do this. Okay, and then we're going to clean that off and we're going to ink it up again. This time I'm going to clean it off right here first. And this time I'm going to use polished pink and I'm going to do it directly on the oval. And you know what else? I'm using a webcam here, and I used to just use my phone directly. So what I need to do is get something else other than the webcam, because I don't think I like the webcam that much. And I think that's causing like the in and out kind of thing. Not so much with the volume, but just as I'm looking at the screen, I'm seeing it go in and out. So now what I'm going to do is just cut the For a Beautiful so that we have two-tone on this card. So I only want For a Beautiful on this. Okay. And then I'll put some dimensionals behind here, and actually I have these strips and I'm going to use these strips. I don't know what page we have those on, but they're very useful. I have to find it. And that fits perfectly on there. And then we'll cover the pink. I want to get that more so you don't see too much of the pink at all. Okay, so there you have it. So you have a two-toned and it's raised, gives a little bit more dimension to the sentiment. Okay, let's get rid of this and put these away. Okay, so next we're going to take, that will be for the inside. So I have two small, one for the inside, which is a larger piece of basic white, and a smaller piece of basic white. So on the larger piece of basic white, I'm going to put a strip of Designer Series paper. Now normally I also stamp on the inside, like the flower, whatever flower it is I'm using, but for these cards I kind of kept them very simple. And didn't do any fancy stamping or anything like that on the inside. These are actually two very simple cards. I'm not usually a simple stamper, but I got the inspiration for these cards from someone named Linda Dalkey or Denke, or I don't know, Dalkey, Denke, something like that. And I just changed the colors, the paper patterns, and came up with my own. She did a few other touches like this piece right here. So now on this card, when I pulled this ribbon, it is really, really soft. But when I don't have all my lights on down here, this appeared to be more Blushing Bride than it did Petal Pink, and it is Petal Pink, but, and you could see the difference here, maybe, I don't know if you can or not, but it goes, so I went with it. I didn't realize until actually I took my pictures for my sneak peeks that it was totally off the color, but it doesn't appear that way on the card itself. So I went with it. Anyway, now with that paper, I took this strip, adhered it to the left side, and the actual paper might be slightly larger, and I'll trim it down. And then this strip of Blushing Bride, I'm going to adhere it here. Actually, does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I only want, so this is a 1/2 inch strip, and I only want about 1/4 of an inch to show on this piece. And now we'll adhere the whole thing. Stacy said, I heard Erica did a presentation with her $1 million stamp set in Texas. She did. She did. I wish just for that. Stacy and I are on the same team. We have the same upline, and she did her presentation in Texas, and I would have liked to have been there for that, just because it's her $1 million achievement, and she got to make her own stamp set. And it's very, I'm not going to talk about it now, it's very, I don't know if we're allowed, it's very, very much Erica and Texas and what she loves. It's very Erica, and it's very cute. And let's see, it will be in that stamp set will be in the spring catalog that will be available to customers in January. So I'm just trimming off the excess here because I don't like excess. And it will be available to customers in January. Anyone who went to On Stage has already seen the upcoming catalog. Anyone that hasn't, like me, it's available online today. And also Celebration. So if you're a demonstrator, you can see the upcoming catalog today. And then on December 1st, we can pre-order from that catalog. And the reason why Stampin' Up! Allows us to pre-order as demonstrators is because it's a perk of being a demonstrator. And also for people like me who try to, are doing this this isn't my full-time job, but I am doing it as a small business. And I'm trying to build it. So I'm trying to build a team. I'm trying to build sales and things like that. So for people like me, they let us pre-order. That way we can prepare our projects ahead of it going live to customers. So now, have I actually done all that stuff in the past? At times I have, and at times I haven't, because I am one of those people that works full time, and I get tired at night sometimes, to think about classes, but I do my best. Okay, so you saw I took another stamp set right here, and I inked it up in Memento, and now I'm going to color it in the Soft Succulent and Polished Pink. So I'm going to do the flowers, and I'm going to use the darker on these little veins that you see right there. That's what I'm calling them, the little lines. Stampin' Up! Basically, the stamp tells you where to make it darker if you want it to. Those little lines are basically it. And we'll do the same. Well, now we'll take the lighter blush blend and pull it out. And I'm not being real neat here. And I don't want to cover the entire flower. I want some white to show. So I'm not coloring the entire flower. And I'm not doing a very good job of coloring. I was really good at coloring when I was a kid. All those Barbie doll coloring books. I loved them. And I still like to color. Let's see. Let's see. So if anybody is not a, Stacy said, yes, it was a lot. I'm just seeing it now. Your comment. I have been going to events for, oh, you have been going for a long time. Okay. I don't know why I thought this was your first. I've not gone to, I mean, I've been a demonstrator for 13 years, and I've only gone to like Stampin' Up! Events maybe in the last 5 years, I'm going to say. Yeah, probably in the last 5 years. Oh, I have some more to color. That's what happens when I talk. We'll catch those. We'll get the rest of those later. So I'm going to do these little ones in pink too. Polished pink. And they really do a nice job. They really put on a good presentation. It's a lot of fun. So stay to the end. I want to show you what Heather, one of my good friends on our team, sent to me. So if anybody's interested in joining Stampin' Up!, I do have a small team. I think I have 4 or 5 now. October was a month where some people dropped, but I think I have 5 right now. And I'd love to build that. That's not very many. I'd love to build it. And you get a great discount on product if you really love Stampin' Up! Stuff. Okay, so that's all colored. And oh, it looks like we have, how do I get rid of this person? Okay, don't respond to block user. I'm blocking this person. This is what happens when you, I noticed that last time. Okay, that person is blocked. I noticed it one other time that I got a spammer. If anybody sees a spammer, I think anybody on this live can block them. You hit the 3 little dots next to their name and it blocks them. Yeah, I'm glad I saw that right away, because I've not experienced that until I started doing this StreamYard thing. So and I don't think it's StreamYard, I just think it's because I'm going live on YouTube that happens, and I've seen it happen with other demonstrators. So yeah, please, if anybody sees it, just block them. Somebody that does not look right. And if there are any offers on here, if they're not coming from me, they're spam, and we can block them. Okay, so now dimensionals are behind there. We'll put this on here. And then I'm going to take that ribbon and cut it in half again, because I really like this ribbon, but it's too thick for this card, in my opinion. So I'm just going to cut it to thin it out. And then I'll make a bow. And there you have it. Whoop. It does fray a little bit, and then you can cut off all the little stringies if you want, which I am going to do because it's got too much fray on it. So I'll cut some of that. Okay. And glue dots and pearls. Get that neater. Okay. Now the other thing that you could do is take some white crinkle ribbon, and what I did was I can also put this pink one on. I took the light blend and colored in the white crinkle ribbon and made this pink. But honestly, I like the way the petal pink looked better. I thought this was a little too bright, even though it was the polished pink color. Okay, let me put on some pearls. And now these are the polished pink pearls. And I'm also going to put, I forgot to grab them, but I'm going, on this card, I'm going to put some basic pearls. Hold on. I'm going to put some basic pearls on this one too. And let's take a medium and a small. And then, yeah, that's good. One more. Let's do maybe, no, I think that's good. We'll leave it like that. Just add a little something to the card with a little extra pearl. The reason being I wanted different sizes, and these pearls only come in, the colored pearl only comes in one size. So this only comes in one size, and I wanted a little bit more pearl on there, so I added, that's why I added that. And so there's the inside. Oh, wait. Oh, look what I did. That was not smart. Which one should I take off? I think this one. I'll take off this one. I have enough time. I didn't put that much glue on it. So let's very carefully, wow, that was funny. Take it off and then put it on the right side. I did not do any damage to that card doing that. And now I have a little glue. So the handy dandy adhesive remover, we don't sell this anymore, but Amazon sells it. It's actually part of my toolkit. I'm putting together a whole toolkit because I have an in-home workshop coming up in January that I haven't done in a long time, and they're all beginners. So I will likely do these two cards because they are pretty much a beginner type card. It gives you the feel of what stamping is without being too complicated, without fussy cutting or any die cutting or anything like that. Like when I do the class, I'll demonstrate the die cutting, but everything will be in their kit the same exact way that I had it when we started. But I will demonstrate how to cut the paper and how to die cut on the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, all of that stuff. It will be a complete demonstration. So, yeah. Okay, so let me get the other card. And, oh, I almost forgot. Now, on this one, I will color it at some point, but not right now. So let me get, and then I'll show you. I need the memento. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Let's see, I would love to do some beginner classes. Okay, it just says Facebook user. So I don't know who that is. But if you go to, in the description of this live, there should be a link to StreamYard.com. I'll show it to you here. StreamYard.com//Facebook. And if you give Facebook permission, because you must be coming from my group page. If you give Facebook permission, it will show your name. And my email, oh, it's Renee. Yay. You bet, Renee. But yeah, you can give, I'd love to see if it works. If you go and give StreamYard permission, and it will show your name. Okay, so there. You saw how I just stamped the back and the front, and then it will look like, where's my actual, it will look like that. That and that. Isn't that pretty for the recipient to receive? So that's how that will look. So let's just put that one there and put that aside and put this one here. Okay, let me bring this over. And these are our 2 cards from tonight. I hope you like them. Very sweet and simple cards. Great for a beginner class. And if anyone would like to earn these cards for free, the kit, I should say, you need to have your own stamps. You could use any flower stamp, any sentiment stamp. So the kit would come to you in a craft envelope. I will mail it to you for free. You need to make a $35 minimum purchase in my online store, and you will get everything I used tonight except the ink and the stamps. You will have to use what you have, or you can purchase the stamp set that I used tonight. I do want to tell you that there's a host code. You can go to my online store. There's a host code in the description, and here it is again. And Stampin' Up! Is having a sale on many products, selected products in the annual catalog. Like 20% off, I think, on stamps. And so this annual catalog, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see if I can pull this up into the stream. So there's a whole list of items. And I'm sorry, you can't even see it. Like I said, I'm new to this. The fact that I could even pull up that list was a miracle. But tomorrow through Friday, and that's when you can earn this kit for free, you can make a $35 minimum purchase in my online store before tax and shipping. And once you do that and use the host code that I have listed here, you will earn this kit for free, and this is how it comes to you, okay? And I ship them to you right in this craft envelope. And the sale starts tomorrow, Stampin' Up! Sale, and it ends Friday. And this host code for this kit is valid starting now, but I would recommend shopping tomorrow until Friday as well. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you? If you're not on my newsletter, you might want to join my newsletter. The link is also in the description, because the project sheet for these 2 cards will be in your email tomorrow morning. The email is created. I just have to upload this video. With all the trouble that I was having earlier with the sound, I'm not sure that I should, but I will upload this video, and then you can see how, if you make the purchase using the host code, you would refer back to your email newsletter or this video on Facebook or YouTube to see how to put them together. So let's move on to before I do prizes, the cards, I do want to show you. So one of my first trips, Heather, she sent this cup today with these mint truffles, and I can't wait to take a bite out of one of those. She also included a lanyard for us to wear at the event. And then she made this beautiful cup. Stampin' Friends, that's what we've been calling ourselves. So this is a trip that they did to the home office when they were in Utah for a trip. I couldn't go to that one. It was earlier this year, and I had back issues. I couldn't sit on a plane for that long. So this is when they were in Utah, and I'm the only one that wasn't there. And then this is one of, I forget where this was. I think this was I'm feeling like this one was in Vegas, this picture. So I was there for that one. And I was there for this one. And then I think this was their 30th anniversary. That's on stage, this picture and this picture. So this is Lisa, Crystal, me, Alessandra, Heather. There's Deborah. There's Denise. There's Lisa. And so it's just, when I saw this today come in the mail, I was so excited. I was really, I practically cried because I was just so excited to get this cup. So Heather, if you're watching or watching later, thank you. And let's see what else I have. And she sent a beautiful card. And one of her downline created a little tray, like it's a fabric tray, and Heather keeps like her adhesives and little things, push pins and things like that on her desk in this little tray, which is really cute. Let's see, and she sent me a beautiful card. So let's do prizes. Okay, so let me see if I can put myself back into the stream and do okay, I don't want to get too crazy here. Let's do this one. I don't like that view because when I turn around, so from the Facebook Live on the 22nd that I was supposed to give away these cards that I had made the week prior, I had forgotten when I went live on the 29th. So these cards are the cards I was supposed to give away on the 22nd. So for comments, there's Mary Berzostek Mulder for comments. I definitely don't have your address, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name. So you'll have to email me to provide me with your address. And this one goes to, for sharing, Sharon Kearns Henry. And I don't have your address either. So you'll have to, if you're watching later, please email me your address. And then for the last time I was live was the 29th. And Stacy Bianchi, for sharing. Thank you so much. This is an older card, but this is a good card. So I'll be sending, I'm trying to pick out some of my cards and send to people. And then for comments on my the 29th, Dana D. Amico. I don't have your address. Stacy, I have yours, but Dana, this one's for you. Dana D. Amico. Okay? So I'll be getting these in the mail this week for everyone that has won. And honestly, I just do I just scroll and I see where the cursor lands when I do that. There's no rhyme or reason to it when I give away prizes. I have the other thing about my newsletter is that I send out information about my in-person classes, and I have I just recently had my Christmas card class, and I have 2 extra kits. So I'm sending out an email about the extra kits. I'll show you one. And I sent a picture out, and I'll show you what the cards look like here real quick, if I can find them. So this is the kit that I showed a picture of on Facebook today. So it's a gift card holder, it's a card, it's a card, it's a card, and then it's a card, slimline card with a gift card holder inside and a little candy cane. And then this is the gift box. And then everybody got a little Santa Kit Kat too. So these cards are cased, and so this is the box. It's cased from Yvonne Spikeman. She's an artisan designer, so I don't really want to put the pictures out online, but I'll show you quickly. So she used a smaller box, and I used this box. This fits cards, but I cased this part. So there's that. And then, let's see, there's this card. I don't think was her. I saw it somewhere else. This one, and I do change them slightly. This one was Yvonne. She's in the Netherlands, I think. And then this one was a case from Yvonne. So you case people and you use them for in-person classes, but I just happen to have 2 extra. So if you're not on my email list and you want to get the information on that, you need to be on my email list because it's not going to go online. This is Monica Davies. She's in the US. I cased her. And then this one's my favorite, and I did change this up a little bit, but as you can see, what I did was you get the cello bag, right, and you tie it with the twine, and the inside of this is got the this I added myself, gift card holder. So this is going to be like my daughter's Christmas card, all wrapped up in and inside the stocking stuffer. It's a stocking stuffer. So I'll get her a good gift card to somewhere really good for because we usually do our stockings last, and that'll be like the last item when she opens her card. I always give her a card. So that's what that looks like, and I have 2 left. So 2 kits left. I had a no-show and I had someone cancel, so that's why I have the 2 kits. Generally I don't make, you know, in-home classes that extra. And then this is another class I have coming up for anybody interested. It's my in-home. So if I don't sell out, I only have a limited edition of these, and it's again using that Magnolia paper that I love, and it's also the Magnolia Memories and More. And so this is going to be another in-home class where I have, if I have extra, I'll let you know, but these are my designs. So it's 4 cards, and these cards have matching envelopes. And then there's this nice deep box. This is not a Stampin' Up! Box. This is something I had purchased online, and it fits like this nice size Russell Stover candy. And I think the measurements on this, I don't know where my ruler is. Let me see where my ruler is. So the measurement, it's 1.5 inches deep, and it's 6.5 inches long, and 3 3/4 inches wide. So it's a nice size box, and there's still room for more in this box, and it has this belly band that I created to go around it, and this plastic comes with it. So it's a pretty cool class, and this class is going to be on December 3rd here in person at my house. And then if I have extra, I'll make an announcement that there's extra, and but you have to be on my email list to do that. Please, let's block this person again. Do you see another spammer? Go find something else to do, spammer. Anyway, that's it. Let me go back to this. There's the cards. I hope you liked it. Thanks for joining me. And Facebook user says, oh my God, OMG, thank you for winning that beautiful card. I'll send you my address. Oh, good. I don't know. If you give StreamYard permission to show your name and maybe your profile photo, that would help. But yes, please email me. I'm glad whoever it is was on and saw that they won the card. So thank you. And now, if, like I said, you can earn this for free. Details are in the description, and this will also be in my newsletter tomorrow, so be sure to be on it. And there's lots of other things going on. Don't forget about Stampin' Up! Sales starting tomorrow through Friday from the annual catalog select items. Okay? I'll have it on my Facebook page tomorrow and in my newsletter. So anyway, let me come back to you.